Hello, welcome back. Last time I found a secret area that I had no hope of understanding, but it was a fun platforming challenge and I enjoyed doing it. So I'm here in this level that never ends. Once I'm out of here, I need to find out... I'm going to compare this to my Tower 16 runtime from the last lobby and see how they measure up. Okay, right, so now I did the first part of this. Let me just... I don't remember it, though. What happens here? That's one of those weird... That's a fish bunny hop. I go up there. I don't remember how any of this goes. How is this? If I start doing it, will it come back to me? That's not where I start from. Okay, that all went wrong, but I'm starting to remember. Whoa! That was confusing. I think I dashed down into your explosion at a bad time. So I want to put you downward, right? Right, and then it's another bunny hop there. Okay. Yeah, I think it's worth just kind of like... Oh, or I could do the bad feeling thing. Right, no, it's not. That's right, I figured out it was a fish super. So fish bunny here, fish super afterward. Actually, can I just fish super here? Maybe, but it feels bad. See, that works. It just doesn't... Well, it didn't work that time. The other angle is just... more picky, but this trajectory is much better. Okay, right, so what am I doing there? I can stop and do an extended hyper if I want. Which I think I do, because like landing a wave dash, I'm not ready for all those things to happen at the same time. Fish is going places. It ends up there. That's the same fish. So once I land my extended hyper from there, I remember it's pretty straightforward after that point. So pick you up, do the boost thing. Wall bounce, pick you up, do the boost thing in the other direction. Then that's where my journey ended. Okay. So instead of going up... This fish is going to get pushed down by that platform falling. It will end up somewhere where I need to... Oh no, I see the outline. It's just surrounded by lightning too. It's a little bit more orange in that little cutout box of the lightning right in the center of the screen right now. So that's where the fish is supposed to go. How does that help? Okay, but then the traffic light block returning... Like, I think my task here is to wave dash on that, grab that, just jump and dash forward, let the springboard of there take the fish to the right. This thing above exists for some reason. Okay, so I'm dashing... So I'm probably like... Okay, so jumping off the left side of that as it goes down. Dash right, dash down right and do a wave dash. That falls for some reason. That is unclear to me. I guess the fish goes up, right, then eventually gets pushed down by that thing and springs over that way? To here? Okay. So is that the... Once again, shapes do not match. You gotta know, like, which touch switch shape matches with which moving block shape. Why are they different? It'd make a lot more sense to me if they were the same, but they're different. It's weird every time. So after that wave dash, I'm gonna do a wall bounce. I'll hit the switch. There's a pink, and I guess I just... Up, right, get the thing, right, up, go through there. That's a symbol I've never seen before. A little hamburger. Alright, so the thick hamburger moves the ID card. I don't know, what is that? It's a, like... I don't know. A square thing with stuff printed on it. That's what I see. Opens the little gate. Fish will hopefully have made it there. I explode, and that's not the end of the room somehow. Okay, so bounce that fish downward. I need to do a thing. I don't know if it helped, but maybe it did. If I remembered, I would do that before I started recording, but I never remember. For some games I do, for this one I don't. I don't know why. So that's a thing that moves out when I dash. I have to guess whether it has spikes on the top of it or not. If my guess were that it doesn't, the action I would think I would do in that case would be sit on it, dash to the right, keep holding, climb up top, use that to do a super through those spikes, and get to this thing. If I guess the other way around, then I don't see any way to get through here, so let's hope that doesn't have spikes on it. Yeah, it's a little drawer I pull out, then I walk on the top of the drawer. And actually super dash on it. There's two fish outlines here, why? I guess fish ends up at the top one, I bop it down and then explode it from the bottom one. And then the room's over once I do a really uncomfortable rightward dash through there. That's gonna be actually not that bad. I just hold on that wall for a moment because there's a spiky thing, and don't dash afterward. Okay, that was a lot of stuff, but I've looked at it all now. Just gotta actually do it now to learn any more. Oops, right, sometimes I press an extra dash there, and that's not the way to do it. That can work, it's fine if I do it that way. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Whoa, that worked somehow. That did too. Okay, so if I'm here... So my task is to grab this, jump up, and just dash to the right, do a wave dash on the thing. Do another dash before you initiate your wave... Okay, do another dash before initiating the wave dash. Got it. That was the original plan, I just didn't do it there. All this is actually very quick. Okay. Well, I did everything right, except I just stopped doing things. Okay, so I can get low enough to get an explosion there. It's just unusual for that to happen. I like how there was an earlier level that used the dash into the side of a pufferfish and bounce up really high by holding the jump button, and it thoroughly explained it, but here it's like, you're in the expert lobby, just figure it out. Or have played that level before and already know. It's like seeing kind of the difference in the way things are treated. It's interesting. Oops. Alright, so don't make any extra inputs. The problem is... Okay, so now, if I use my dash there, I could totally recover by putting my feet down, getting my dash back, and doing an extended hyper instead of a wave dash there. So, like, if I get the bad boost like I did there, it's recoverable. Not if you do that, though. Also, that wasn't even the bad boost. But yeah, there's a way to recover. Alright. So, pufferfish bunny hop, pufferfish air super. That's the ideal moves there. And then just all that. So no checkpoints in this room, just do the whole thing at once. Do you suppose the heart room is next? I never had the ability to make accurate predictions here, and I'm not going to start now. Okay, right, so I have to make it to that crystal. Remind me what I'm doing there? Because, like, everything prior to that point I understand. And can sometimes do. But then here I need to start thinking again. To me that actually looks like an upright, drop a little bit, do another upright. I don't know if I'll get enough height off the upright. See, now, I don't have a dash until I touch that crystal. So I'm probably going to drop a little bit by the time I do my first dash. So yeah, I think it's an upright, drop a little bit, do another upright, drop a little bit. Right, up, left. Alright, so just gently climb to where you touch this crystal. Then you go right, up, left. I'm going to fall down a shaft and explode to the right. Then I get a moment to rest. Ah, now that explosion won't take me far enough to grab that wall, so I will have to dash and grab it, then I'll get to witness what it looks like to pull out the drawer. Like, I cannot imagine ever benefiting from the leftward boost off of that, so I just need to... Yeah, so bounce on the fish to get dash back. Climb back up. Dash to pull out the drawer. The only other way I could imagine doing this would be a... What do they call that? A corner boost? Like initiate a dash at just the right spot, then do a wall jump on the corner of that, and that wouldn't get me my dash back, I'm pretty sure, and probably wouldn't go high enough to touch that thing, so I don't think it would actually work. It might, though. I don't like that idea, though. Let's just hope the top of the drawer doesn't have spikes on it. Then at this point, is everything clear? Reasonably. Okay. That was very low there, but it worked fine. Don't have to be high. Okay, yeah, so just figure out which inputs are unnecessary and minimize those. Just do... Oh. Necessary inputs only. I definitely was pressing some extra directions in some of those parts. I probably do that a lot. Like, I think I tend to press the D-pad in just, like, the general direction I'm trying to move. Wait a second. Something funny happened there? So if I dash down right, but only press the jump button once I touch the fish, that's like a different kind of... Okay, so instead of a fish bunny hop wave dash, that's a fish extended hyper. So a different move with the same effect. I'm more comfortable with this one. They both work, but I've gotten used to one and I'll stick with it. Whoa, I can't climb that wall. Why did I try? You need a wall bounce. Alright, it's fine. Okay, I'm here. I do this. This is the hard one to line up. Yeah, see, I need more height there. It's that classic wall jump with extra height, so do it late thing that I'm so bad at. Also, like, this is an air super here. Comes with all the problems that air supers have, which is really just one main problem. It's hard to line up vertically. Okay, that was fine. I didn't need the boost. I did need to dash again. See, it's just... it looks kind of halfway in between. That was a nice little corner bounce there. It looks halfway in between the amount of distance I would cover with one dash and with two. So I keep instinctively trying to just do one when two is correct, but two is also uncomfortable. But it has to be two. Okay. Plan executed. I'm here. Okay. Now I haven't witnessed the drawer yet. That is not at all what I thought happened. I thought I was attached to the... Okay, that's much less clear to me. Like, I thought the part that would pull out was the part I was holding on to. But no, it's you! Okay, I didn't really put these symbols together. I thought this was the touch switch block. But no, that's down here. This is a dash responding block. I guess I judge what those look like by their edges, and this one's all spiky, so it just has straight edges on it? Something? So if I dash there, I die. Therefore, my prediction is, what I do is climb up, wall jump, dash right. That thing moves left out of my way. Go down onto the fish, which will be at the top one of these. Bounce. Whoa. I pressed the jump button when I said bounce, because I was imagining bouncing on it. But that takes me away from the watchtower. So yeah, bounce on that, dash up quickly because that thing's going to be coming back at that point. Get the touch switch, fish will be at the lower one of those, then I explode and everything's fine. Okay, so do everything the same except don't dash when you're on the wall there. Instead, bounce on the fish, get back on, jump up, dash, Don't worry about not hitting the touch switch. Yeah, that's why I thought I needed a dash in that area, because I thought I had to do this before that would get out of the way. Alright, now it parses better. How many more attempts is it gonna take me? A few, because air supering, wall bounce lining up. My specific weaknesses are mostly present in this room. Like, is there anything I'm bad at that this room doesn't ask me to do? I guess I don't keep a ready list of things I'm bad at in my head at all times. That's probably healthy. Oh, I could have improvised and made that work, but I didn't do that correctly. Like, there's clearly another trajectory I'm supposed to take. 2 of those dashes are supposed to be right ones. I just don't have the... I don't have the confidence to, you know, burn an attempt if I get it slightly wrong. I'll take the safer, slower way instead. Okay, so I'm here. Everything is as predicted. I'm here. Just gotta do this. And I'm done. Okay, there we go. Great. No watchtower, that might be a good sign. Music's fading out, that's a very good sign. One way downward, that's a sign of something additional. But not necessarily, that's just how things are built. I think that was the last room. And the music's gonna come back and there's another whole huge section here. Maybe not. Whoa. Do I hear a heartbeat? I hear a heartbeat. Okay. Wah! I managed to die in this room. See, I don't have to get fancy. Just normal jumps and stuff will do the job. This keeps going, though. Is there a strawberry over here or something? Or another glyph or something? I saw that. Hmm. The music does come back over there. Wait. But how could I possibly? Is there like ultra shenanigans going on? Or is something silly gonna happen when I touch the heart? Is this like a multi-ultra? Maybe this is a multi-ultra. This feels like a multi-ultra. Like I'm doing a chain of ultras here. Ooh, in theory, maybe. I think that's what this downward slope of platforms is communicating to me. Why don't I just take that heart? Because there might be extra stuff and I want to see the extra stuff. So as always with ultras, I'm dashing too late. I need to do it much earlier. Like, basically the moment I leave the ground. Especially when I'm on a downslope like this. Okay, but I gotta get my first thing. Wave dash is easier for me to pull off. Right, no. Like, the moment you leave the ground. Don't worry about the trajectory. Just worry about dashing nice and early. Yeah. That's... okay, that was too early. Mm-hmm. I don't know, I don't think I get enough speed to really do anything there, but I'll keep trying. Because there's something over there, the music comes back, there's another secret. Is it a... that is not enough speed. Is there so... oh, wait a second. Okay. Yeah, that's... okay, I understand. I understand. This is a heart ultra. Oh boy, is it now. That feels like a dangerous prospect, but that's totally what's going on. Like, I did this somewhere, in some level or another. I'm going to... I have the working assumption that this heart is real, and touching it would end the level, but there's a bonus thing I can see if I don't touch it yet. Or only touch it one specific way. but like the angle. Can I do this? I don't want to risk dashing upward to, like, would that collect it? Alright, I'm gonna risk it. That collected it. Alright, you know what? If I have all the strawberries, I'm satisfied. I guess. I did want to know what was over there. But just, like, the angle I'd have to hit that thing from, I did get all the strawberries. While I'm very curious what's over there, I'm going to file that away in the same place I filed away the belated Valentine's Day final room. Maybe someday I can redo this entire gigantic level to get back there and investigate that. But also it seemed like that was a little beyond my skill level. If it was another Rue room, I would have loved to have done it because that room was a blast to play, but I'm just going to be okay with not having done that. Like, I mean, the way that's built, it's meant to kick you out if you fail it slightly, and that's just what happened. Alright, so, a little life support system for a fish there in the top center. 3 hours 15? That's totally less than the tower took me. 948, not even hitting quadruple digits on the deaths. Downright luxurious. Let's compare. So it was 948 and 315, I think. How do I... like this. Tower 16 was this lobby, right? I believe so. Yeah, okay. Okay, 4 digits, longer time. Okay. So that did not top that. Even Synapse was pretty close. Mega Mesa, of course, but that's a heart side. That's different. Okay. So that's how those things compare. So, next level. Where was I just now? This is Expert Lobby. This was... it doesn't really matter. I'm going to... am I still in the green lids? I am. Where am I in the green lids? Like 6 levels deep? 6 levels deep. Golden Alleyway and System.Invalid Map Exception. Alright, I know System.Invalid Map Exception is to my left, so Golden Alleyway must have been the one that was above. Okay, so we're actually out of that level, finally. Next time this. I'll see you then.